Hey guys, my name is Dan. This is my workshop, and I'm going to go over a little bit of how I do panel line scribing in my models today. Today I'll be working on a Tamiya A-10, and just a moment, I'll switch this around.
All right, folks, today I'll be using a pencil to show, scissors, scriber, and line etcher, as well as electrical tape for my scribing purposes. Two differences between the two scribing tools. This one removes material from the model. This one just kind of pushes it aside, so it leaves a little bit of a raised edge along the side. So the 1980s tooling Tamiya A-10 has raised panel lines, much like the monogram and Revell models of the era, kind of the technology of the time. So today we'll just work on scribing around the lower edge of one of the nacelles. We're going to take the panel lines and open them up so that they're a little bit more pronounced. One theory I have heard on making panel lines is that you want the panel lines to emulate on your model what your model would look like if it were full size and you were standing far enough away from it to view the thing, to view it in its entirety. Sometimes I will use the pointed scribe just to etch the basic line in. And other times I will just go with the scribe right up against the tape. So we'll do one with the scribe, the actual scriber, and then the other one we'll use the etching tool and we'll compare the lines afterwards. But as you can see, we're getting a nice straight line with the electrical tape. Yes, it leaves a little bit of residue, but that's nothing a little rubbing alcohol when you're done doesn't take care of. As you can see, we're getting little tiny curls of plastic. We are removing plastic. When we remove the tape, it's leaving a nice smooth surface with the panel line etched in. We're not pushing the plastic aside like we will be doing with the red tool. Sometimes it's a little difficult to line your tape up, but a little patience goes a long way. It pays off dividends. So we're going to go from this lock to this lock here. What we're just going to do is we're going to drag our scribe across. Yeah. Hey, sometimes you end up with a whoopsie. That's fine. Whoopsies can be taken care of with a little light sanding and some putty, filler putty. So from lock to lock, we've just scribed our line. But now we have a slight edge across the line where we've just essentially we've pushed the plastic aside to make our line. And that's how we get nice straight lines. On compound surfaces, if you're just doing a small line, you can also use a flexible template and bend it over, tape it down, or hold it freehand and go against that as well. It's a much harder surface than the tape. The electrical tape is thick enough and stiff enough that it will resist your scribing utensils if you're just putting gentle pressure on them and lightly dragging them across until you have your line built up. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have fun modeling.